Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to AFL Tips. So Sunday's game, Carlton Port Adelaide, got requested by 25 people. One of them was before the game, actually, the day before the game. So I guess they're psychic. Somehow they thought it was going to be great because it was an amazing game. But yeah, 24 people on the day of the game requested that game after it finished. So I think that might be a record. I don't know why I mentioned it on a tipping video, but still, it's pretty cool how 25 different people, literally 20, I counted it a few times, 25 different people commented, react to Carlton Port Adelaide. So I just thought that was pretty cool. One of them was before the game, but still, it counts. It counts. 25, 24, 25, whatever. That is mad. I was reading through the comments, like, wow, okay. This game must have been good then. Anyway, yeah, on to round 6 tips. I am glad I'm making videos now because today at work was something else. It wasn't hard work, but basically someone made a mistake. Someone made a huge mistake. So there was like 3 or 4 of us trying to fix this mistake. It was the last 2 hours of my shift, and we were just fixing this big mistake. It wasn't even done when I left. The 2 other guys finish at an hour after me, and I think they're still there. Like, it's almost 11. They finish at 11. I finish at 10. Right? I think they're still there. They had a lot more to do. I'm just like, oh, okay, this is too big a problem. But anyway, after getting out of that stressful situation, I'm glad to be here making videos. I still like my job. I love my job though still. Anyway, yeah, I got 6 out of 9, so that's good. I wanted more. But I'm happy with 6. I still wanted more though, because I want to climb up in the comp. But yeah, this ain't too bad. Collingwood, I got the tip. I didn't get the margin, but got the tip, so that's not too bad. I got the Essendon game wrong. I could have seen this coming. I know that someone pointed out that the Bulldogs do tend to beat Essendon. I think it was Miles McGee who pointed that out. I did know that, but I still went for Essendon because I thought, you know, maybe this time round they'd beat them, but clearly I was wrong. I think next time this game happens, I will tip the Bulldogs, so that's next year. But Bulldogs usually win this game. Got the Brisbane game. I tipped Sydney, didn't I, against Gold Coast? I should have gone with Gold Coast. I should have gone with Gold Coast, damn it. I got Richmond right, I got Port Adelaide right, only just. Robbie Gray right at the end after the siren, mad game. No comment. West Coast, I got that right, and I got St Kilda right. I mean, Adelaide, I mean, they're going to lose to everyone, aren't they? So that's a pretty safe tip. Just whoever's playing Adelaide, just put them in the gauntlet. Oh, that would have been such a good strategy. Imagine just picking the team that plays Adelaide in the gauntlet. You would go far, wouldn't you? You actually would. Like, you'd still be in it now. Yeah, but then you'd have to pick Adelaide at some point though. Actually, yeah, that would be very flawed. You could still last longer though. I don't know. Let's check the comp and the rankings first before we actually predict. It's logged me out. So really? I don't get that. I was logged in. So why would you log me out when whatever? Oh yeah, Elijah's comp. There's a subscriber. He asked me to join this comp, so I joined. I think you can join it too if I know the code. I don't know what the code is. Yeah, I have no idea what the code is, but you can join that comp as well somehow. I'll try and if he comments it, I'll try and pin it. Anyway, Davidoff's comp. I'm 10th. I saw the position. I'm 10th. 41. Okay, that is. I was like 2 or 3 behind him, wasn't I? Now it's 5. I think I was 4 behind him, but still. Actually, I was reading that wrong. He got 9. Okay, that's why. He got 9 out of 9. Oh, I mean, fair play. Fair play, you know. To get 9 out of 9 in any round is impressive. Underrated. Well, you're second, so rated. You're rated now. I think I said that last week, actually. It is what it is. That video is so funny. He's right there, you know, in 3rd place. Dodgy old mate is right there. Master Craney. Adam is cool. Yep. Sissoko. Oh yeah, he was the guy that won it last year. Oh yeah, I remember that. So yeah, we've got quite a nice ladder here. I'm still in the top 10. I'm doing okay. Who's got the most out of anyone? 49. Got 8 as well. There are some players that consistently get very high scores. Like, what is their strategy? And I need to get into their minds. I would be so good. We've got Everest here. A whole mountain is playing and it's somehow not first. Shocking, absolutely shocking. Anyway, let's actually tip round 8s before we've been sitting there 5 minutes and we've not predicted anything. Right, Western Bulldogs I think will beat Gold Coast. If the Suns win, I will not be surprised. Didn't they win this last year? Who did they beat last year? They beat Freo, the Dogs. I think they beat the Dogs last year. I'm still going the Dogs. I'm going to say the Dogs by 10. But if the Gold Coast Suns win, then I will not be surprised and I will be very annoyed because I want to get my tips right. Giants v Richmond. Richmond have improved now, but it's at the Giants Stadium. Richmond are on good form, but Collingwood were on good form when they went to the Giants Stadium and they lost. So based on the home advantage and based on the fact that Giants can win a big game, I'm going to put them as the winners. North Melbourne v Carlton. Well, North Melbourne at 10%. Wow. I mean, I kind of get it, but still, 10%. I mean, I understand the minority, but still, 10. That's pretty damn low. Still, I'm pretty sure I've seen Adelaide get, okay, 8. Okay, then 6. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna say Carlton. Sydney v Hawthorn. After the last few weeks, I don't have enough confidence in Hawthorn, but Sydney are 16th. Imagine I told you in like 2017 this would be the bottom 5. Especially 2017, they were top. Oh my days. Sydney were in the finals. Oh my. This is so, imagine I told you this would be the ladder in a few years time. Oh my days, I would have been called a madman. I'm gonna go Hawthorn. I'm gonna go Hawthorn this week. If I get it wrong though, I get it wrong. I'm gonna go Hawthorn. Port Adelaide v St Kilda. Yeah, Port Adelaide to win that. Adelaide will lose. Watch them win now I've said that. West Coast v Collingwood. Collingwood they won at the Optus pretty recently, last year. That was a weird last quarter, wasn't it? When West Coast didn't score a goal and Collingwood won it by a point. But still, they beat West Coast. Can they do it again? I'm gonna say no, not this time. I'm gonna say West Coast win this one. I'm gonna say Brisbane beat Melbourne, and I'm going to say, oh, there's a Monday game again. Might react to this one depending on if it's good or not. It could be quite good. Remember last year when I tipped Fremantle and it was such an unlikely tip and I got it right. But Freo are not doing that well. Geelong look good as well. I'm gonna say Geelong. Have I gone for majorities for everything? Almost, but that's like almost 50-50. I'm gonna change that to Sydney. I always like, I want it, not always, but I think it's good to go for one that's a low percentage, you know, just to even it out. We can't go for all favourites. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna go for Sydney because like these games are usually close, and we do lose some, we do win some. So I can see this going either way. Both teams are struggling as well, so this could be a real scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Sydney in that one. So yeah, I'm not confident. I'm not confident. This one I'm a bit worried about because Freo are that team. They're the type of team to win a big game and lose against a team that they should beat. That happens a lot in the last few years. Although they're a bit worse now than they were. Yeah, no, I'll be confident in Geelong. I'm confident in Brisbane. I'm confident in West Coast. And actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. This could go either way as well. Confident in Essendon. I mean, it's Adelaide. Come on, surely not. Port Adelaide. Yeah, I'm confident in this. Saints are playing well, sure, but Port Adelaide are playing very well. They're playing very well, and I think their form will continue, especially at home as well. This one I think could definitely happen, but if the opposite happens, then I guess I'll be happy. It's a win-win for me. I get my tip right, or my team wins. See, that is how you win at life. Anyway, I'm kidding. Carlton North. I reckon North possibly could pull off a win, but I reckon Carlton can do it for sure. Just hopefully they start well, and I think they could be strong throughout. This one I'm not confident on, to be honest. Could go either way, but I'm going for Giants just because of their home advantage, and because they do tend to beat Richmond there. So yeah, and also because of their Collingwood win as well. They won a big game at home. They were on bad form at the time. Collingwood in good form, so I think maybe they can do Richmond as well. This one as well, not confident on, to be honest. Gold Coast will definitely win it, but I'm going for the Bulldogs. Hopefully I get at least 7. That'd be great, but I'm not sure. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.